Are you having trouble deciding which legend is right for you? Well, check out this lineup and tell us what you think. Bangalore is one of the most well-rounded and beginner-friendly legends. Her passive ability Double Time allows her to sprint 30% faster if she gets shot at while sprinting. This allows her to swiftly move to cover and safely disengage if the situation is not favorable. Smoke Launcher is her tactical ability. It can fire 2 canisters which can cover a large radius with smoke, allowing her team to push, relocate, or escape during a fight. Rolling Thunder brings missiles down in a large area which lodges on the ground before exploding. Even though the effect slows and damages the enemies if caught, it is widely used as a defensive measure due to the missile's blast delay. The smoke screen is best used to retreat, revive enemies, or advance on enemies. This ability is excellent when combined with a digital threat sight and teammates such as Bloodhound, Caustic, or Seer. She's a forefront character, so use her abilities often and aggressively. Wraith is an offensive character with the ability to get in and out of fights with ease. Voices from the Past is her passive ability.
Danger, move. Traps.
It's a heads-up shout that warns you when you're being aimed at or of surrounding dangers. Wraith's tactical ability allows you to jump into the void. This avoids all damage for 4 seconds. This ability is widely used to relocate, allowing her to get out of tough situations. Her ultimate ability will create a portal, which can help safely move the team around. It's also used for getting down teammates to a safe, revive location. Combine your Void ability with the Rift to get your squad safely to a better position, like behind cover during a fight. The portal can also be used as bait. If an enemy comes through it, be ready to mow them down as you'll have a slight advantage. Ashe is an offensive legend with a very aggressive and diverse skill set. Her passive ability is Marked for Death. Recent death boxes appear as pings on Ashe's map, and interacting with them marks surviving attackers. Arc Snare is her crowd control tactical ability. She throws a spinning snare that slightly damages and tethers the first enemy who gets too close. Her ultimate ability tears open a one-way portal to a location within line of sight. This ability is excellent for pushing or escaping fights. We recommend saving the snare ability for when you're able to predict enemy movement. It can also be used to block doors or escape routes. Unlike Wraith's Portal, the Arc Breach is a more aggressive ability. Using this ultimate ability after breaking an enemy's shield will help you close the gap and get the kill. Mad Maggie is an anti-camper offensive legend. Her passive ability, Warlord's Ire, allows her to see enemies she's shot through structures. While having a shotgun out, she runs at the same speed as not having a weapon on hand. Maggie's tactical ability, Riot Drill, effectively counters most defensive legends by shooting a drill that pierces through structures, including Gibraltar's Dome. This ability scales for up to 160 damage, but its main purpose is to purge enemies out of cover, as it doesn't apply any movement impairment. Her ultimate ability deploys a Wrecking Ball that leaves behind speed boost pads for anyone who runs over them. The ball detonates near enemies, dealing insignificant damage. Maggie is an aggressive legend. Use her tactical ability to force enemy rotation and apply pressure. Mirage is an offensive character that excels at bamboozling enemy teams. His passive makes him invisible when reviving teammates and creates a decoy when downed. Pairing this with a gold knockdown shield can turn the tide of any fight. His tactical deploys a clone that can be controlled by pressing the utility button. This ability is widely used to scout areas and reveal enemy positions when shot at. His ultimate ability deploys multiple clones and can be used every 60 seconds. These clones mimic your movements and allow you to shoot first or potentially force the enemy to waste their clip. Odds will turn in your favor if the enemy shoots at your clones. Chances are, they'll need to reload or swap weapons before you, so be prepared to counterattack. Use his abilities often to confuse the enemy. Pair your clones with your passive and you'll be able to make game-changing plays. Horizon is an offensive legend that uses gravity in order to reposition both enemies and allies to her advantage. Gravity Lift is her positioning tactical ability. This cylinder lifts players upwards and boosts them outwards when exiting. It's an excellent ability to use for gaining high ground. Her passive ability, Spacewalk, increases air control and reduces fall impact, allowing her to maintain full control after a large fall. Her ultimate ability throws her bot, Newt, creating a black hole which sucks enemies in for 10 seconds. Pairing this with a grenade can help deal great damage. Learning how to use Gravity Lift to block doors, heal yourself, and to avoid various enemy ultimates can make you a formidable opponent. Her ultimate ability can be easily destroyed or avoided, so use it for situations where you can move enemies out of cover to stop them from healing or zoning them out of an area. Octane is an offensive legend with unmatched mobility. His passive allows him to automatically regenerate 1 health per second. This ability also continues to regenerate health when he's knocked down, but it doesn't stop him from bleeding out. His tactical ability significantly increases his speed at the cost of 20 health per use. He can't kill himself by using this ability, so make sure to use it even when low health. Octane's ultimate ability, Launchpad, is one of the game's best positioning abilities. It has a 90-second cooldown and allows players to double jump across great distances. Sliding into the jump pad will launch you in a horizontal direction. Running straight into it will launch you on a high arc jump. Fuse is an offensive legend with an explosive kit capable of applying pressure to any team he encounters. His passive ability, Grenadier, allows him to stack an extra grenade per inventory slot and fire them further, faster, and more accurately. His tactical ability is Knuckle Cluster. It launches a cluster bomb that constantly expels airburst explosives, and on impact, it deals up to 90 damage. He also carries up to 2 charges that can break doors and stick to enemies. The Mother Load is his ultimate ability. It launches a bombardment that encircles a target area in a wall of flames. Enemies caught inside it are highlighted to you and your teammates. Those hit by the fire take an initial 35 damage and then take low damage every tick for 5 seconds. His kit is mainly used to zone and harass enemies. Always rely on his gun damage before resorting to his tactical. Carry at least 2 stacks of grenades and spam them during fights to force enemies out of cover and control the battlefield. Which legend are you choosing? Tell us in the comments below, and like and subscribe for more of these videos.